And he said there are people sitting in a cave, and they're looking at the cave wall. So it's a bit like, anyway, look at the cave wall, and behind them is the entrance to the cave, and behind them the sun is shining. Yes? And so the sun is shining, and what they can see on the cave wall is they can see flickering images. Yeah, that's why, what did the early cinema used to be called? Going to see the flicks. Because the early is always a frame at a time, and the old cinema, you can almost see each frame, but you see the flicker. It used to be called the flicks. And so it's a bit like going to the cinema, and you think that you just see the screen in front of you, and you see these images portrayed on the screen, and you think that's the way everything is. And then he said one person, wasn't satisfied with this, and he went outside, and he saw reality. And he came back to tell people, actually, what you're seeing portrayed on the screen in front of you is just a shadow of reality. Actually, it's just in black and white. But actually, reality is much more beautiful and very, very colourful. And so, you must be mad, and they locked him away in a lunatic asylum. Anyway, so this is Plato's understanding, view of reality. So there is what he called, anyway. So he said the philosophers, they go and they try and understand the nature of reality. And so his understanding was that there's a sort of what he called a Platonic heaven. And this Platonic heaven, there's things called forms. So for example, that's a chair. And he said, if you look at all chairs, they're all a little bit different, but we all call them a chair. Why do we call them a chair? He said we call them a chair because they're an expression of chairness. You know what I mean by chairness? There's an essence of what it is to be a chair. And all these chairs are all imperfect, approximate expressions of an ideal chair. You know what I mean? And so Plato said, in this Platonic heaven, which is the world of abstractions, I suppose, he said there's a perfect chairs, and all ideal chairs, and all these chairs we see here, they're all imperfect expressions modelled upon a perfect chair. And this is where you get this Pythagoras stuff all about numbers, all connected to the sort of whole Greek worldview. And so, and he talked also about, and so there's a philosopher then, who try and work out what is the ideal. And so, for example, there's the ideal human being up there, of which are all imperfect expressions. There's also the ideal state up there, an ideal pattern of how society should be organised.